guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share with you my review of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation. This is the one, and if you guys follow me, if you have been watching all my videos, then you know that recently I picked this one up along with the Ultra HD Liquid Concealer from Sephora in Dubai. There's a whole video of my Sephora haul. In case you guys haven't watched it, definitely go ahead and see that. So I picked these up recently and I wanted to film a video using the stick foundation. I thought before doing that, I should probably, make a video of my review of this Ultra HD Invisible Cover Stick Foundation. Generally, most of my other makeup tutorials or I would say most of my other foundation review videos are generally in a way that I use just the foundation. I do not use any concealer, I do not use any pressed powder, any compact, nothing whatsoever. But today I have used this stick foundation along with my Invisible Cover concealer because I wanted to see how both of these would go together, considering they're both from the Ultra HD range of Makeup Forever. Also, I have used the Ultra HD Liquid Foundation in a lot of my videos. I absolutely love it. If at all you guys haven't seen my review or a whole video of this foundation, I will link it maybe somewhere here or definitely in the bottom bar below. So definitely go see it because it will make more sense if you watch both of these videos to figure out if you want to buy a liquid foundation or a stick foundation from their Ultra HD range. So yeah, let's get into the video. After my morning skincare routine, I prep my face with the MAC Prep and Prime Primer, and now I'm applying the stick foundation on just one side of my face, and I'm applying it pretty liberally here. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead and take my damp beauty blender and push this foundation into the skin. I'm applying the same technique of applying foundation, just the same way as I would have applied any other liquid foundation on my skin. And as I'm pushing this foundation in, I feel like this is a very good lightweight cream foundation. It actually blends in beautifully. It is seeping in into the skin beautifully. It looks pretty much skin-like to me, but I'm gonna wait and watch once we are done with the entire face. And once I'm done with this half of my face, I'm going to go ahead and follow the same whole process once again on the other half. I could have done the whole face all together, but I just wanted to, I don't know why, I just wanted to do it this way. And once I'm done with this side of the face, I'm going to go ahead and today I'm going to be trying my concealer along with my foundation. I normally don't review my foundation that way. I'm pretty much liking just the way the foundation looks. Anyway, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Liquid Concealer. This is in the shade Y41. And you guys, I really do love this concealer. It is something I have used in a lot of my other makeup tutorials as well. And after concealing the under eyes, I'm going to apply this around the mouth area, and I'm using my damp beauty blender again, but I'm using the pointed edge of this and I'm pressing this concealer into the skin. I want to blend this in very well along with the foundation. I'm actually quite liking the combination of this foundation along with the concealer. I really wish that I would have had the Makeup Forever primer as well, so I would have had a whole range to review. Of late, I have been going back and forth in between my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Liquid Foundation and my Too Faced Liquid Foundation. But now that I have used this, I think I can tell you that there's not much of a difference between this and the finish of the Ultra HD Liquid Foundation. Both of them to me are almost the same foundations, just that this is in a cream form. But on my face, I think there's not much of a difference. Personally, I don't see so much of a difference, but I'm gonna finish off my entire makeup and I will be back and maybe then I'll be able to tell you guys. To avoid my concealer from creasing, I'm applying my Yellow Loose Powder by Beth & Doris. I'm applying the technique of baking. I'm using my beauty blender, but just the side of it to keep on applying this underneath the eye area. And this is a yellow loose powder, so it will help me brighten the under eye area as well. And I'm also applying it along my jawline right below where my contour line is going to be at. And once I'm done with this, I'm just going to brush away all of the excess powder in just a few seconds. So guys, I'm done with my entire makeup, and you already saw this look in the introduction, so that doesn't need any more explanation. But I did use my loose powder. I have used every other makeup product that I would have in any other makeup tutorial of mine, and I'm absolutely loving this foundation. It is definitely that foundation that makes me feel like I could use this on an everyday basis. It is definitely that foundation that gives me a no makeup look for sure. It's not something that feels very heavy. It's a very lightweight foundation, especially because it is a cream foundation. I'm glad that this is so lightweight. It doesn't feel like you're wearing a lot of product or a lot of heavy, heavy foundation on your skin. It doesn't feel like that at all. In fact, I could compare it easily to the Ultra HD liquid foundation. And honestly, this is my opinion. I have not seen any videos of this online, and I don't know how many people would agree with me on this, but I don't see much of a difference between the Ultra HD liquid foundation and the Ultra HD cream foundation. For me, if I had to go for a no makeup look, or maybe a look where I want my foundation to look really, really soft and subtle, and yet I want that coverage and I want that HD finish and my face to look really nice and flawless, I would go in for either or of the foundations. I don't have any complaints, or I don't have any comparisons between both of them. My only negative would be that I don't see that either of them, I'm going to speak about this one right now, I don't see if this one has SPF in it or not. I don't see it anywhere on the box or on this packaging. I don't think that this foundation has SPF, and that for me is a negative because I want my makeup products to have sun protection in them. However, I like to use my MAC Prep and Prime primer with the SPF 50, so that does protect my skin, but I would have still liked if this foundation had a certain number of SPF in it. And since this is a lightweight foundation, you don't even feel it on your skin, and that is something that I loved about this, you guys. I mean, it's definitely a big plus from my end for a cream foundation. I'm gonna repeat that again and again. It definitely does blend beautifully into the skin. It seeps in into the skin. It does make your skin feel like you're wearing a lot of product, and that for me is a big plus. But what I really, really like about this foundation is that it blends beautifully into the skin. This is the shade Y405 for me. I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys. Y in the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation range stands for a yellow undertone, which is 153 equals Y405 is the tone for me in this foundation as well as in the liquid foundation. But in the concealer, I'm in the shade Y41, just in case you guys are anywhere close to my skin tone, and these are your shades. I absolutely love everything about this foundation, you guys. There's nothing that I want to complain about. The photographs look nice. My face looks very natural. I love that this is a foundation which is easily available in India. Now we have Sephora in India, and we also have the Makeup Forever range at Sephora, and I have seen that they have this foundation along with the liquid foundation. So I don't think it's going to be difficult for you to find this in India. If at all you do have a Sephora close to your house, you'll find this and this easily, I think, along with the concealer for sure. So you guys, this is my take on the entire foundation. I love it. It's definitely worth every single penny if you're looking for a high-end cream foundation. If at all you're new to applying makeup, you can even apply this with your fingers. It is that lightweight and it's so easy to apply. You can actually use your fingers. I realized that when I wanted to apply my foundation here, after applying my entire makeup, I saw that there was some place here which was left, which I kind of brushed off, and I just used my finger to apply that, and it actually easily applied and just blended in beautifully. So everything about this is a big plus. I'm really happy with this foundation, and the liquid foundation stays on my skin for a good amount of hours, and I would like to believe that since this is pretty much similar in finish, I think this will also last on my skin for as long as the liquid foundation lasts on my skin. Also, I would like to say that to finish my entire makeup, I used the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix Spray today. I was really trying hard to use my facial products, like the face products by Makeup Forever. I think now I'm definitely going to try out their primer as well. And this was my entire video on this. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I hope that this was helpful to you. If you did like it, please give me a thumbs up. Write your thoughts in the comments below. Do not forget to check out the liquid foundation video as well, so you'll be able to tell as to why I'm saying that I love both of them almost equally. And yeah, I think this will suit all skin types as well. If at all you're dry skin, this is a good foundation. It does hydrate your skin. But if at all you do have an oily skin, I don't see how this will be problematic for you. It's definitely not something with a lot of hydration. I think you will pretty much like this foundation, and I think it's a great foundation if you have flawless skin for sure, because then you won't need a lot of foundation. A little product will go a very long way. But if you do have a little bit of an uneven skin tone, I think don't worry about it. This will still take care of it. I forgot to mention that. Have a great day, stay beautiful, spread a lot of happiness and a ton of kindness. Bye guys.